Developing news now. You are looking live from Qatar, where they are bracing for possible retaliatory strikes from Iran. In fact, within the last few minutes, Saudi Arabia says the U.S. Embassy in Riyadh was attacked by 2 drones, causing a fire. Now, here's what we know right now. The U.S. military said today that the number of Americans killed during the ongoing war with Iran now stands at 6, following the recovery of the remains of 2 service members who were previously unaccounted for.
President Trump said the war was, quote, the last best chance of addressing the threat posed by Iran's ballistic missiles and nuclear program. He added that the campaign could last 4 to 5 weeks with, quote, the capability to go far longer than that.
Well, CBS LA's Jeff Nguyen is following all of the developments from the newsroom. Jeff?
Pat, in Rue debate tonight, President Trump is pushing back against criticism of the airstrikes in Iran, while the State Department is urging Americans in the Middle East to leave immediately because of serious safety concerns. As bombs fall on American allies in the Gulf region, an American fighter jet could be seen falling from the sky. U.S. Central Command says 3 F-15s were mistakenly shot down by Kuwait's air defenses. All 6 crew members ejected safely and were recovered. During a White House event Monday, President Trump hinted at an extended war against Iran.
Right from the beginning, we projected 4 to 5 weeks, but we have capability to go far longer than that.
The president made the remark during his first public event since the United States and Israel launched airstrikes against Iran on Saturday, claiming to have killed the country's supreme leader. The president's objective: destroying Iran's missile capacities, annihilating Iran's navy, and ensuring the regime in Tehran can never obtain a nuclear weapon.
We're ensuring that the Iranian regime cannot continue to arm, fund, and direct terrorist armies outside of their borders.
But there's been some mixed messaging from the Trump administration. While the president is calling for a regime change in Iran, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth says this will not be a long war like America's presence in Iraq.
This is not a so-called regime change war, but the regime sure did change.
Do you support the theocracy and the Islamic Republic of Iran?
I'll be the last person to defend the human rights violations against Iranians or neighboring countries committed by the Iranian government.
The executive director of the Council on Islamic Relations in LA condemns the U.S.-Israeli bombings because the White House took military action without approval from Congress.
We want to be the police of the world. We should get a mandate from the UN, and we should certainly do it in ways that are humane, in ways that actually promote democracy.
Iran has been striking back at a number of U.S. military bases and American allies in the region. The Pentagon says most of the missiles have been intercepted, but 6 U.S. service members have been killed.
We expect to take additional losses, and as always, we will work to minimize U.S. losses.
After today's Medal of Honor ceremony at the White House, the president took no questions. And coming up at 6, we will hear from Governor Gavin Newsom, who is often a critic of the president. Pat and Rue, we'll send it back to you.
Jeff, thank you.